Welcome back to the Y.E.S Longevity Podcast, where we give you insight on how to get fit, feel younger, and live better. So today, what we're going to discuss is the 5 horrible habits that may be ruining your aging years. The process of aging is inevitable. However, there are measures you can take to decelerate that process, in which otherwise could be premature. So remember, our bodies are like automobiles. As they must be maintained and taken care of to function and run properly, cars do, the bodies do, you need to take care of them for them to run properly. So this means you must develop good habits. But for now, we want to address the 5 habits that are sure to be ruining your aging process if they're part of your lives. So the first habit is to defying your stress. So stress is a killer. It causes inflammation inside the body, and it's chronic stress means that your stress hormones are causing throughout your body on a regular basis, leaving it in a constant state of arousal, which can be detrimental consequences for your health. Stress isn't good for us. We know that. This may mean taking it on way less more than you're currently taking on or doing by simply saying no more often. Life is surely too short, and we need to be making sure that we're enjoying life as much as possible. So first, you cannot multitask. And second, people that multitasking think that multitasking is good, but in actuality, you can't get anything done. You get less done when you multitask, and you're just creating more stress in your life. So you need to be able to say no. So stress is something that needs to be able to manage and not be neglected. So here are 3 tips that you can do, solutions for handling that stress. Just say no more often. Try to do fewer things. Don't try to pack so much into your day. There are certain things that are important. Certainly say yes to that, but say no to those things that really are frivolous, things that you don't need to do. Second, focus on less things at one time. So when you are doing something, focus on that one thing. Try not to try to multitask, because in reality, you cannot multitask. You cannot do 2 things at the same time as efficiently as if you did one thing and then the other thing. And if at all possible, eliminate those things that are causing stress. Just get them right out of your life, because stress is a killer. The number 2 bad habit could be isolation. So Robert Waldinger, he's one of the researchers in the 80-year-old Harvard study of adult development. And he says that loneliness kills. It's as powerful as smoking and alcoholism. The study shows, along with many other findings, that healthy relationships and strong social ties improve aging on all levels, including emotional, physical, and mental health. This includes your cardiovascular and your brain health. The Harvard study also found that those with strong relationships live longer than those who have had weak social ties. So many studies have shown that marriage increases life expectancy. Having happy relationships can help reduce stress, which we just talked about. And that's going to help reduce your risk for heart disease. It's going to improve the function of your gut and boosting the immune system. So relationships are real important for longevity, whether it's marriage, whether it's just with a significant other, family members, close friends. Good relationships will improve your life expectancy. So number 3, not taking care of your skin. So Sarah L. Taylor, she's an MD, Associate Professor of Dermatology at Wake Forest Baptist Medical Center. She says that the number 1 cause of nearly every sign of premature aging on the human face is due to ultraviolet exposure. You probably already knew that, but we're just going to make you more aware of it. This is very concerning because there are millions of people that go out without the use of protection from the sun every day on a daily basis. We are exposed to the harmful rays of the sun even when there are cloud cover. So don't think that you're safe just because it's cloudy out. So what can we do to help prevent damage to the skin? Some simple things. Sure, they're all on your mind before. Let's just bring it back to your awareness. So let's use a sunblocker somewhere between 30 and 50 SPF. Very key, very important. Even if you're not at the beach, you know you're going to be out in the yard working. If you're outdoors playing some sports, bike riding, whatever it be, let's put some SPF on from a range of 30 to 50. Wear clothing and use protective shades to avoid long exposure to the sun. So, hats, light t-shirts, pants, something like that to keep your exposure down. And make sure your skincare routine is a habit for the rest of your life. So start now and put that habit in for the rest of your life. So let's take a look at number 4. Always one dear to my heart is being sedentary or not exercising. Many think of exercise only as the purpose of exercising is to lose weight, to lose fat. And quite honestly, there are a ton of benefits that go along with exercise, with reversal of premature aging being one of them. I'm not going to go through all the different things, but sitting too much can cause many health problems like obesity, diabetes, and the worst, leading to early death. So exercise is super important. And technology is a big reason for our lack of activity, since a lot of our entertainment requires little or no movement and is becoming an epidemic. Just look around. Look at how heavy the people are. Look at your friends when you're at the park, and you're at the store, wherever you are, just look around and you will see the effects of this sedentary lifestyle. In a study done on the effects of sedentary lifestyle on older women, research from the University of California, San Diego School of Medicine found that cells actually age faster with a sedentary lifestyle. Chronological age doesn't always match biological age. So the next time you think about sitting for a long period of time, remember that you're not helping your short and long-term health. Let's get up and move. So here's some ways to combat not being too sedentary. Of course, join a gym or a coaching center like ours. At our place, you will be held accountable, but hold yourself accountable to this. Find some hobbies or interests that involve being active, even if it's taking a walk after dinner every night. Just find some way to move. Join a group or involve friends that are always active. You become who you hang around with. I always said that to my kids. You are who you hang around with. So if you're with a bunch of people that are active, they're out there doing things, you will become more active. So there's a few ideas to get yourself moving. And number 5, bad nutrition. Probably could have guessed that. Unhealthy foods and beverages are bad for our bodies, and consuming endless toxins is a recipe for bad health. You don't need to hear that from me again, do you? You've heard that many times. You know that. There's a long list that I'm not going to get into of bad nutritional choices. Something moderation is best and is better than excessive consumption. So there are some things that you want to have sometimes. Go right ahead. Just have it in moderation. We know that sugar, alcohol, junk food, red meats, processed foods, all in general, all contribute to accelerated aging. The issue of peer pressure and convenience, which is not improving in a good way anytime soon. However, it is possible to turn back the clock and make better choices. Start with some better choices with nutrition. You don't need to blow up your whole diet. You just need to start to make small choices. And a few things you can do is start to consume in moderation. If you're going to go for that ice cream at night, just have one small scoop, okay? If you're going to have some cookies, let's just cut it down to one or maybe 2 cookies. Stay away from the fried foods. You know what to stay away from. But when you're going to have those things, have them in moderation. Think about buying more natural foods. The more foods we can eat their natural state, the better we are, and avoid bad nutrition altogether. Just try to avoid it. Make the choice to live healthier, and you will be happier. You will feel better, and you will be happier. So there's our list of 5 habits that may be causing you to age faster. Think about them. Pick one thing out of the list if you have that habit and see if you can change that one habit at a time. And I know you will feel better and you will be happier for it. So look for more tips from us down here at Y.E.S Fitness next Tuesday at 3:30, where we're going to give you an insight on how to get fit, feel younger, and live better. Thanks for watching.